Welcome to episode 276, I believe, of the Blathering Live, the show that will not end, and it goes on and on. I'm Ken Napzok. This is a radio talk show for a modern age. Remember those? It's all about the community. I want your calls tonight. I want your calls for advice. Do you have advice? It's Advice Monday. We'll get to that later in the show. You can also leave advice questions in the chat. Just give me an all caps advice in front of it so I can see it easier. Of course, super chats, as they say, are guaranteed to be read on the show. It's true. I see the big bright numbers. I see the money. I want to make you happy. You can help support the show in that way. You can help support the show by liking, subscribing here on YouTube, hyping the video on YouTube. If you're on the podcast feed, listening there, stay in line. Stay in line. And go ahead and let me know you're over there. Regulars checking in. I'm glad Kingsport Cal is here. Kingsport Cal, don't leave till I share some very important information with you. Later tonight, about 30 minutes after the hour, we are going to have a Blathering debut. The Taffida darling will be here. Twitch streamer, pop culture historian, all-around great person. And she is going to be playing one-star reviews against me at the bottom of the hour. Going to be good. Jared's already donating. His DS9 dreams. I don't know if they're ever going to die. Joining me is producer Steve. Cade's here as well. Hi, Cade. Hi, Cade. Producer Steve, how are you, buddy?
How are you, buddy? I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. You could read that as I can love Dis9. Disney?
Yeah.
Is that just a weird way to say Disney?
Disney?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just a big Mickey Mouse guy.
It's that kind of Monday for me. A little white claw.
Ooh, okay.
Steve, before we get too far, let me see. Where is that? Where is that little thing? Where is that little thing that I had? Yes, there it is.
There it is.
You see this, Kingsport Cal? I don't know if you can see on the screen. I don't know. It's a tiny screen. Producer Steve has created a blather unit calculator. Now, a couple weeks ago on the Blathering, thanks to the excellent science segment from Dr. Addie, we kind of looked at how things are measured or how we come to determine them. And it's kind of fun, wild, crazy make-em-ups. And so we came up with the blather unit. One blather unit equals 150 feet, which is roughly the distance between me and my nearest 7-Eleven. Steve, you created this handy-dandy calculator.
I did. I was working on something else related to this, which I know is a very long story, but it ended in me being like, how hard would it be for me to just make something really quick that I could just whip up and share so we could calculate anything in blather units? Why not? And so I did, and I shared it in the Discord just as like a little toy, little fun little thing for the folks who were in the Discord, and we had some fun with it. People were posting how far they're between two, points A and B for their blather units, and so it's been a good time. So I wasn't expecting us to share it here, but I think it's great. I think it's fun. Let's know what your
making it public.
Ken Plume. Let us know what your blather unit distances are.
Yeah, absolutely. We got. So here's the Kingsport Cal. This is what I did. See, Burbank. Scroll to just south of you, because I didn't want to go, too close to your location. The United States is pretty big. Burbank to Johnson City, Tennessee, nearby where Kingsport Cal is. It is 71,259.87 blather units. That is the distance between you and I, Kingsport Cal. All right? So if we can bridge that gap, we'll have a wonderful time together at Cheddar's in Johnson City, Tennessee.
See if you can get that converted to like Delta miles or something, and maybe you can get a much cheaper flight. Just tell me, it's only 70. I have 70,000 blather units. What does that convert to in miles?
What does that get you? Ken Plume pays $2 to say Ken Napzok loves Deep Space Nine. Does he? Will he? I just spilled the drink all over my shirt.
It's hard.
What a day. Steve, how do you find yourself functioning in these times where realistically we wake up every day to wonder if this is the day that via Truth Social a nuclear warhead was launched at another country and that it may be more our way? How do you function every day with this?
The sheer weight of responsibility, mostly, Ken. I think the fact that I have two beautiful young children, a wife, a dog. People count on me, so I kind of use that as my hey. We got to get up in the morning and get shit done, regardless if. Look, man, if it really goes down, I submitted this to myself when I moved here over 10 years ago. If it really goes down and we start flinging ICBMs at each other, I'm toast. I'm too close to the Capitol. I will be, and I am, in the first 30 minutes of the disaster movie where like DC gets blown up inevitably. I'm in that first wave of like disaster of seeing on the news, like, oh my God, 10 million people just like, I'm in that first salvo of people perishing. So I've already submitted myself to that reality.
You are you are the other helicopter in Independence Day that does not get away from the White House.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, everyone else in that tunnel when his girlfriend and the golden retriever and the little kid are going. I'm everyone else in the tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, no, I joke because it's the only way to kind of somehow process it. It's just as someone, I talk about often being Gen X and growing up with the shadow of the bomb hanging over us and ducking and covering and all those, silly little things to keep us calm while we die. It's kind of crazy to every day. This is possible, that this guy, John Fugelsang, put something out there, whether it was his original thing or not. He might have just been reposting it, but it was like tracking we have peace and agreement's been reached. No, it's not. I'm gonna obliterate everybody. We're losing all of it from just like one or two posts from our president, and it just I don't bring it up to be depressing. I bring it up to try to find our humor and way through it. Of like, all right, I better, like last night I had ice cream, Steve. I had ice cream. I try not to have ice cream as much anymore. I've been in a lot of pain last 4 or 5 days with this neck thing, so I haven't been able to work out. And I was like, "Fuck it,
I meant to ask you about the neck thing.
We're doing this. Yeah. Let's just have an entire thing of strawberry cheesecake Ben and Jerry's because tomorrow could be it." And I think that's the way to approach it.
I think that's good. Here, Ken. Here, let me put your mind at ease.
Yeah,
our government is so incredibly corrupt that I think we're less likely that all the crazy news and all the crazy press statements that you hear from the president on his Truth Social or otherwise are less about the upcoming Armageddon of nuclear proportions and more so him and his boys just timing the markets and being like, all right, look, fellas, I need you. We're gonna sell at this number. We're gonna buy at this number. I'm gonna tweet some crazy shit about nukes and Jesus. And as soon as you see MSNBC like retweet something, that's the low point. Make sure sell it all. You know what I mean? Like that's, in my opinion, that's what's happening behind 80% of all this, and they don't really care about any of the window dressing and any of that kind of stuff. They're all just in it to make money.
There's been a couple stories going around of watching the markets, the poly markets, and all the weird betting things, all the things that we can bet on now. It's similar to the pizza tracker of if there's something going on in DC, you can tell by the pizza.
They found out about our pizza tracking. It's done, Ken. Yep. It's dead.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know the update on that. Tell me more. Yeah. For those that don't know, this was the thing that's going on for years. I was late to the game on it. Beltway bureaucrats like you, Steve, plugged into it. What happened?
I am the worst idea of a Beltway. Maybe this is what the left needs, is more Beltway bureaucrats like me. So the Pentagon Pizza Tracker was a kind of guerrilla social media campaign that was like an aggregate of people posting on social media trackings of pizzas being delivered to the Pentagon really any time of day, but it was more focused on like, the middle of the night. When was the Pentagon getting a bunch of pizzas sent to it, or when were other noted buildings in the Northern Virginia area that were like NSA or FBI, stuff like that. Like if there were a lot of pizzas going to one of those government buildings, people would be, that also correlated with like shit going down, basically. Right. Like whether it was, the Bin Laden raid or, just the things that we do in the middle of the night with Blackhawks. Okay. That kind of stuff. And so Pete Hegseth like basically acknowledged the Pentagon tracker in a press conference, making fun of all of us at some point. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was so the cat's out of the bag. The fun is dried up, and now they're messing with us at this point. And at this point, I mean, if I'm Hegseth, look, man, they're spending all this money on God knows what, on lobster and everything. They absolutely put a Domino's in just inside the Pentagon at this point, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, have we checked local Chinese restaurants, Thai food restaurants, anything that you can order good food in bulk. Maybe that's the way we should do that there. Yeah. So hey, you tell us how you're getting by in this world today. What polymarket bet are you making? And are you making any money off of it? Cade says, I cope by going to Walmart to Amazon Prime my Tesla sticker for my MacBook so I can Amazon Prime my healthcare. Yes, that makes actual perfect sense. That's it. Yeah, the Amazon healthcare. Is it there yet? Is it how much is it up and running? Because that's scary.
I'm still not convinced this is real. This is just making me think of that show on HBO, Silicon Valley, that had like Hooli as like the Google kind of parallel, and they had like Hooli healthcare. And back then, it was like a complete joke for that to be like, it was like, oh my god, no, the giant tech conglomerate, they'd never overreach so far as to like actually offer healthcare. And it's like Veep, right? It was like the kind of the tech version of Veep, where we are now kind of so far gone that watching that show is like actually pretty tame now compared to what things like Musk is doing.
The only thing I'm looking at is you got medical care. You got, jump to the pharmacy, jump to One Medical. You can get your Ask Health AI. It's in beta, so I'm sure that's going to lead you right to the thing. Just remember, folks, always double check your AI results, okay? Just if you're going to use them. Let's click on One Medical. Let's see what this is. Okay. I'm not going to share the tab in case you get my address. Oh, the first thing is regrow hair. And second thing is help with ED. I found my right spot. Whoa. This is where I need to be.
So it's got the algorithm down. So it's good to know the algorithm is right. So I imagine this is like a telehealth visit that then funnels you towards how can we sell you drugs, right?
Yeah. Direct message care, $0 right now. Video care starts from $49 and up. No insurance required or accepted. That's okay. Okay, but then scheduled visits, $0 to $50 copay with insurance. Without insurance, $250 to $400. This is all.
That $50 visit makes me think that is an AI doctor talking to you on a thing.
Yeah.
Like I had to take an AI training for work, Ken. Yeah. My AI training was taught to me by an AI person. Like not just a chat bot, like a literal like Tilly, the AI actress. She was teaching me the AI nomenclature, like things for policies for the company.
Yeah. No, I think I told you I interviewed a job last year around this time where I did 15 minutes with an AI human resources person. 3 minutes in, I kind of forgot. Like you're aware enough, but you end up just kind of having a conversation with him.
Right.
And it is nuts. All right. So anyways, here's the question I have, and we'll take a call. If anyone has any advice, need for advice, please put it in chat or call in and let us know in the private chat if you got some advice for us or need, you could give us advice, or if you need advice from us and the team, because that's what we do on Mondays. 5:30, 15 minutes or so, Taffeta Darling's going to be here to play one-star reviews. My question for you is, Steve, I'm scrolling. I've never taken a peek through Amazon Prime's One Medical till this moment. My question to you is, but what if it actually works? That's the problem I have with some of this stuff. Is this is kind of giving me the ick, but also I'm like, oh, this might be good. Oh yeah, I don't have that. Okay, maybe I can do that. Like that's what's scary. Here's what's the scary part, Ken. It's a give and a take. Okay, they know that you secretly are thinking to yourself, oh wow, no, this is actually kind of easy, just like the way everything with Amazon Prime is. I can get in 2 days. Like fuck yeah, if I can just get this for my prescription instead of having to go down to the patient first and sit in a room with a bunch of sick kids, I should totally do that. So they know that, Ken, right? Yes.
So they're getting us hooked on this version right now, just like how Netflix used to be like $6 when it started.
Right.
This is how it starts. They get you hooked on it on this version. They give you some of this. They give you some of the give you some of the good stuff, like, oh man, a $40 visit, you can get your Vicodin, all you need, blah blah blah. And then eventually we're going to give it 5 years and we will be in the dystopian hell of Blade Runner where, you're like begging a computer for like, for your asthma medicine to prove that you can't breathe. Yeah. And it's not going to end well. But the fact that they're going to have all of your, Ken, you have a cough, you have a cold. Why is it that the NyQuil that I'm trying to order off of Amazon was like $7.19 last week, but it's $7.65 now? It's because Amazon knows you have a cold and they're trying to screw you, Ken. That's why. Yeah, no, but this is how we give away ourselves, and I'm guilty of it, and I'm also guilty of defending a lot of new tech because it's just easier.
I'm one. I still pay for Spotify. I know how bad they are. I know how bad they are to artists because I'm an artist on there who gets no sense. Who had a little bit of money coming in, and that's gone because they changed the rules on payouts. I still use it, and guess what? It helps me find new music, and it's so much easier. And I don't love CDs. It's taken up space in my life anymore. I just there's no need for them. And so I'm I'm there, and I'm looking at this now, Steve. There's doctors in my area.
Yeah.
I could get an appointment right now. Now I have medical right now through the wonderful Obamacare and Medicaid. But you're right. We're giving ourselves away one service at a time, Steve. But should we go back to prairie doctors?
Right, just a guy who. What happened to the guy who shows up with that bag that opens up like a big grandma's purse that has like clasps on both sides? You know what I mean? Yes. It's like a canvasy type bag. That's a good. That doctor has the good stuff. That dude's got that's pills you haven't seen for 30 years.
There you go. So anyways, that's I didn't even plan on going there today, but now I'm as on live on the show. I'm signing up for Amazon's One Medical. I'm going to sign up for One Medical and get discounted pills right to my door.
What are the disclaimers like on that? Like, by the way, we're not liable for absolutely anything. Like you could get sick and die, and I don't care if Dr. Grok was the last thing you talked to. We are not liable for any of this.
Yeah, Dr. Grokbot.
Yeah, that'll end well.
Dr. Grokbot MD says Kyle Harlow. There you go. So if anyone out there uses one medical, let me know. I might switch to it. I might switch. There was a while. Did you remember those YouTube ads of that? Like, was it local? Might have just been local. There was a bunch of like, we do medical different. It was like preventative care. It was like this weird office. It was kind of all technical. You get it. There was a biometric reader you had to step on, and none of this is just my algorithm. And they play these
I've seen this for therapy, but
not BetterHelp. No. It was like an actual doctor's office, and they'd want locations in Glendale. It could have been local, and it was every YouTube video that I was watching had a 4-minute commercial before of come on into our office, we'll show you how it works and everything. And I was like, this seems good, so I looked into it, and it was like $100 a month. I was like, I can't do that, but it was like it gets ahead of the illness. And they're all gone. And so I'm just wondering what the fuck happened.
$100 a month for what?
I don't know, but it sounded good.
To plug you into a computer and be like, all right, we're going to do a diagnostic on you like you're a Honda Accord and see what lights turn on. And then
it really was. No, they walked you through.
Colonoscopy.
They walked you through what an important appointment was. And it was exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, we get all your readings. We look at things ahead of it, The most medical is reactive. We're preventative. And I was like, okay, I can see that. I can get behind that. All right, let's take a look. And I didn't have this. This thing. This is during the era which I didn't have medical. That after Collider cut me, and I had a year without medical, about a year and a half without medical. So I was like, this might be the answer. I'm glad I didn't sign up. It'd be gone. It'd be gone. My doctors would be gone. All my readings would be in the ether.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're there already. But don't worry, Grok will find them and pull them from the ether and learn from them. And I just want to make sure Detective McCarcel is like concerned because he just got here. No, Detective, we're not at nuclear war. Don't worry, everything's okay. I've been in class all day. He said we launched a nuke. No, everything's okay. No.
Yeah. Detective McCarcel needs to stop working and going to school and show up to this damn show. Every time I log into StreamYard, there's McCarcel 4 hours before. Can't hang tonight. Quit your job. Quit your job, Michael. Come on, follow me around like people follow around the band Fish. Unbelievable. It's Advice Monday, bottom of the hour. It's Taffeta Darling going to play our 1-star review game. Do you have a need for advice? I saw David Mackay being a little cheeky. Says advice: grow your beard back. Steve, we haven't acknowledged the beard. Where are we going?
Yeah. I get a lot of shit for this every time this happens, and I know
this is why I don't want to trim. This is why mine got a little puffy again.
I get it. Look, here's the thing. I'm not so self-conscious where I don't feel comfortable, showing up unbearded, right, clean shaven. This is what I look like, folks. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. This is me.
That's you. This is me.
This is who I am.
You're Steve Nuff.
Right, exactly. And so I like the beard too. The wife likes the beard. The kids,
Okay.
like my daughter hasn't looked at me the same all weekend because she still is trying to make sure like I am who I am, right?
Yeah.
So it's coming back. Give it 3 or 4 more days. I'll have it back by the Thursday, the Saturday show. It'll be here. But sometimes we've talked about this.
Yep.
After 3 or 4 months, sometimes you just need a clean reset, let everything grow back evenly. You know, it's just how it is. It's just how it is.
It is. It is. I'm due for another reset. It came back to, and my guy who cut my hair. Sorry, this is a boring beard talk, but I trimmed my beard up, and he said, "Hey," I sat down. He goes, "What did you do to your face?" I mean, what do you mean? I go, "You've been trimming this without me." He's like, "Well, yeah, I can't come here, more than like once a month." He's like, "Don't do that again. Don't do that again." So he wants me to come back every 2 weeks. So I have to.
Oh, go figure. The guy, the beard salesman wants you to come back and have you do more service. No, that is to me, Ken, that is a symbol of status and wealth that I still wish to achieve. I'm going to go to the barber like either once or twice a week for the trim and the beard trim. It's just like a part of is like part of your grooming routine kind of a thing. Like I see that as like I had a boss that I worked for that like had he got his haircut every 5 days, and he had short straight hair. He didn't have anything like crazy going on, but he had like the beard and the hair were manicured every 5 days, and like about shoe polish kind of guy. But that is a level of I wish I had my shit together that much that I was getting my hair cut that much. Yeah,
there was a probably I think now billionaire who ran for mayor in Los Angeles last year or 2 years ago who didn't win. Who spent a lot of his own money, didn't win. But I worked alongside his property, and so I was around him a lot, and we knew a lot about him. And he had that like a personal barber, kind of wake up every day, cut the hair, kind of thing. And I was like, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Yeah. Speaking of goals, we got a super chat we're going to get to. If you have a call for advice, I'm not going to bag anymore. Get in here. Okay? Do some advice calls. Where was this? Going back to our doctor. Is this the least surprising thing you've ever seen? Laserbolt says, I haven't been to a doctor since I was 6. Since I was 6. I wish Laserbolt would call in so we could talk about this. I want to find out more about this.
He's going to outlive all of us, too, just for the record.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's probably living
like
off the land.
24. Yeah.
Living off the land. He's, he's eating raw forest meats, cooking them over open fire. So, I don't know. All right. The super chat. Thank you from the Obscure Essayist. 1948. Hey, Ken, hope all's well. Recently watched Young Guns for the first time. I was wondering how you first came to Young Guns 1 and 2. And what about those movies continues to resonate with all these years later? Oh, I love this question. Any chance to get to talk about 2 of the greatest movies of all time, Young Guns and Young Guns 2. The watch-alongs were finally put up on Patreon. So this is not going to come as a surprise to Blathering listeners. I don't watch a lot of movies, and I don't watch movies when I'm told to watch them. So my parents rented Young Guns. So this is probably a few months to a year after it came out. Because back in the day, Steve, you might remember, you're just old enough to remember, like street dates on VHS tapes were big. Like it wasn't movie and theater comes out next week. It's sometimes a year.
Oh yeah, so, it was a long time.
Yes. So and like the street cost with the street date, the $99 for a VHS tape to buy a ticket home. Anyways, they were watching it, and I had a bedroom downstairs, and they were in the living room, shared wall, and I hear this movie. I hear the shooting going off and everything. They're like, stop, and they're like, you got to come out here. I think Kenny, you'd love this movie. It's got shooting. I don't know why that was the thing. They're just like, come on out here. It's fun. You like Westerns, right? And I think I didn't really understand. I think I knew the movie Silverado at that point and any Bonanza. So I listened to them watch it. And then I came out towards the end of the movie, liked it, and then I immediately restarted it, and I watched it. This is also how I watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I was in my bedroom. They were like, you should come out here and watch this. I was like, no, I don't want to watch it. And then I came out about halfway through and fell in love with Pee-wee. So it's a thing. That's always been a thing with me. But anyways, I think what resonates with me is the connection, the theme of pals. I think there's also some John Fusco, the writer, so there's some political strains in it. It takes a lot. It's more historically accurate than people give it credit for or would think. It's definitely jumbled. Some of the history is different, like a lot of movies, but there's distinct moments, lines of dialogue that are very much from history. So what I do, I think it adds, and I'd love to reach out to John. He follows me on some social media spots. I'd love to get him on and talk about this. There's some political some political strains underneath the thing about Billy the Kid and fighting the corporations and fighting corruption. I'm not going to say that's 100% accurate or use it to justify any bad acts in the real life of William H. Bonney, but it's there, and I especially appreciate that in Young Guns too. And then it's just it's this thing about connection. It's pals. It's getting through things. The Young Guns 2 speech of the end of the world's happening and there's three people and how do they deal with it? One goes off and maybe he's going to get some, pay for some sex. Another one's going to do this thing, and the other one, and they're all playing a game when this happens, and so they leave the game. And the third one's like, I shall finish the game. That's been one of my things. It's the driving force of my life too. I shall finish the game. So it's big. There's deep philosophy. Young Guns 2 is a deep movie, Steve. It's a deep movie. Plus, it's got back guano.
It is a deep movie. It was a lot of fun. We did the watch along on Patreon with Young Guns 2, and that was the first time or if it wasn't the first time, it was the second time I'd seen it in my entire life, and I didn't remember a single thing about it. Yes. And so that was a ton of fun, and I understood the passion and the love because we had a lot of fun with that movie. Some good hair in that movie too. Great hair.
Good hair. Good late 80s, early 90s hair. Hinge Via says, I heard Young Guns is the DS9 of Western movies. That's not going to get me to watch it. Jem Muro's here. She says, I learned a long time ago you can't get Ken Epps to do something he doesn't want to do, a.k.a. DS9. That is true. But you know what I do want to do, Jen, is have lunch with you and Mr. Matthew Ryan Key in Burbank when you guys are on your break from a busy job over there in the Disneyland. Yeah, there you go. It's got back guano, physics buddy Joe. It's got back guano. So we are almost about of the hour, and should get a call in soon from tonight's guest playing one-star reviews. The Taffida Darling will be here. And I will pay up, Steve, on the pilot episode of DS9. That was something I made a bet and I lost in fantasy football. So tell me where to find it. Paramount? I don't have Paramount Plus. Where do I go?
That's not a question for me, but yeah, I'm sure someone can find it. But do you have to watch it like live? Do you have to like? What is the stipulation?
No, I just have to watch it. I just have to watch it.
Can you just between you and me?
Can I just
say you watched it?
Can I Wikipedia it? Can I just no?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Close
Eli
enough?
says it's
No.
Paramount Plus. I don't have a Paramount Plus subscription.
I canceled Paramount.
I'm canceling a lot of things this week because Kenny can't pay. I'm like, why do I have a Peacock subscription still? It's not the football season.
Why do I have a Peacock?
Why do I do this?
like
And
that.
the prices just keep going up.
I like that sentence when it stops right there. Why do I have a peacock?
Oh, Jared says he'll share mine.
Imagine that's in the backyard with the squirrels.
Jared says he'll share mine share his password with me.
Good.
I don't know.
That'll work once.
I don't know. There you go. All right. Let's take a call here from Jared, the TIE pilot, and then I'm going to just doubly confirm the guest is set up. Jared, do you need advice? Do you want to dangle passwords in front of me? What do you do?
Oh, I'll always dangle the DS9 password for you. That's an easy give. No, I can do either advice or I've got a fun little question for you and Steve that I thought.
Why don't you do a fun little question because our guest is queued up shortly here.
All right.
So let's do a fun little question.
So, what non-domesticated animal would you enjoy as a pet? So none of the regulars, dogs, cats, iguanas, geckos. Like I'm talking like legit. You don't see this in somebody's home. What's the fuzzy little animal in the jungle that Stevie and Kenny are taking home?
So I'm assuming I can't answer squirrel because it'd be too obvious, and I kind of have that. Today I woke up. I woke up and got to work, and I didn't get down my hallway right away. And about 9 a.m., the squirrel was in the tree watching me in the bathroom. Like my door's open, I was brushing my teeth, and it was like, "Whoa, hey, you gonna?" So I have squirrels as pets. I don't know where you go, Steve. I think I might go to otters I want some nice otters, and those can be somewhat domesticated. There's like an otter farm outside LA that you can pay big money to go swim with the otters. That's kind of a dream for me one day to do. But I would have an otter grotto.
Yeah, the Otter Grotto. That would be a cool bar, like on the beach. Otter Grotto. That'd be a good like on like an inlet next to a boat like marina. The Otter Grotto. I was gonna go something like a monkey, but again, even with otters, I worry about the rip your face off factor. Like I don't want to go, even if you even in Jared's scenario here, where we just assume the animal is going to be like docile and obedient to us. Deep down, that monkey has an urge to rip your face off. So so I don't you know what I mean? You can't take the rip your face off out of the monkey. You can take the monkey out of the jungle, but
to be fair, that's every Chihuahua generally too. I live with that fear daily, and anyone who comes to my house does too. But Jared, is that a good enough answer?
I mean my answer was always the little red pandas.
Red pandas are nice.
Oh yeah, they're cute. Yeah. I went utility. I'm terrible. I was like, the monkey could like open peanut butter jars for me or like, do stuff for me. You know what I mean? I immediately made him a servant, which is bad.
I was going to say, Steve immediately goes to slavery. It's like watching him play Ringworld.
That's a bridge too far. It's Steve. He just went to indentured servitude. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Physics buddy Joe says European swallow. That's good. Great answers in chat. Jared, thank you for that. Stick around and we'll answer your advice after.
All right. Sounds good, gentlemen.
All right, that is Jared the Tide Pilot. If you want to call in and share, your favorite animals or ask us some advice, it's Advice Monday. But we are going to have a special guest dropping in the show now to play 1-star reviews, also to find out some of the cool things she does. Steve, are you ready to meet the fantastic, the wonderful Taffida darling?
I am so excited, Ken.
Oh, that sounds real.
I am. I'm genuinely excited. I'm so excited. We're gonna meet, and not only meet, but we're gonna play 1-star reviews. I'm pumped for the game tonight. I got a good batch.
We've been working. All right, welcome to the show. The Taffida darling is here. How are you, darling?
Hello. Can you hear me? Am I good?
We can hear. Can you hear us?
I can, absolutely.
Oh, beautiful. Actually, I should, since we're playing a game, I should put Steve in the middle to keep us apart. Welcome to the show. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Blathering.
Yeah, thank you so much for making some time for me here in your sweet little community. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll make time. We'll make time for you. Open invitation. All right. So first, a little bit about Taffeta. What I want you all to know is not only is she just a wonderful, talented person, and someone who I enjoy and adore quite very much. I want you to follow her on Twitch. You've been Twitch streaming for a long time. Now you are a lot of things, including a pop culture story, which is cool. But you also have a wonderful little Twitch thing going, right? You love sitting there playing the games.
I do. I mean, like, it started just because I do a charity stream like every year for Extra Life, and it's like a 24-hour stream to where like I just play straight and I have interviews and this whole thing. And it's kind of fun. I'm playing games anyways, so I figured I might as well stream it. And I've got a really fun little community. They come in, they chat. I've got a moderator who I've had for a few years. He's cool. Everyone kind of, they start to know each other and then they start talking, which makes me feel better because like I'll focus in on a game and fucking forget there's a chat going on. So that's fun too.
Taff is also a great Fortnite player, Steve. Steve, can you guess her style of play?
The exact opposite of what Ken Plume does, which is hide in the bush until the very end and try to fight, right? Taffeta, imagine you actually like you see people like 100 yards away, like, oh, Ken, we should go shoot that person. Like let's go get them.
Yeah, I'm a run and gun. Right. I'm a blaster.
Cool.
Like I have no stealth. I have no chill. Like I can hear them going off, and I just want to run over there and like. But thankfully, because of Ken Plume, like I tend to hold back a little bit, and I wind up winning more. So there's a balance because usually I just want to go shoot off some stuff, and that's fine.
She's also a great gunner in a car. Maybe not as good of a driver as others, but
that's okay. I'm the driver, so that works. Driver? That works. Yeah. So Ken, you'll be in the passenger seat. You get out really quick. She'll be the gunner. I'll be the driver. Get us in, get us out. This will be perfect. I'm re-downloading Fortnite right now. Okay.
Yeah,
I love that. Yes.
The new season's intense. It's got the rivalry mode. It sets you. It forces you to kind of chase down or be hunted. It's fun. It's fun. All right. So anyways, I dropped the link in chat. Please give Taff a follow on Twitch so you can join her wonderful community. And we'll have Taff on many other times. Perhaps one of the coolest things about you, Taff, is the pop culture historian side. Your specialty is Batman, but really it's the world of comics and a lot more, right?
Just about. Yeah, I worked at Heritage Auctions for about 10 years with original art and movie posters as far as researching them and cataloging them. So I learned a lot. But my specialty does tend to zone into Bronze Age and Silver Age comics, Batman in particular, with emphasis on like Bernie Wrightson, Frank Frazetta, and Jim Lee artistry in particular. So
there you go. Oh, that's great.
That's my thing.
Hey, do you want to go? You want to go egg Jim Lee's house? I know right where he lives. I've been in his driveway.
That's right, because I'm in California now. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Seriously, let's do it. I'll drive you right by Jim Lee's house. Me and Jeff May went in there and got full-sized Halloween candy for Halloween as a trick-or-treat thing.
Nice.
We know it. Okay, important question. Then we're going to play. First of all, hi to the Figure Report. My buddy Michael is there. Michael Hernandez. Everyone give the Figure Report a follow on Instagram and social media sites and here on YouTube as well. Got a great thing going over there. We do have a question before we get to one-star reviews. Jared says this. I don't want to put you on the spot, Taffeta, but Batman ears, short or long?
Oh, definitely long. I'm a huge fan of Batman Red Rain. Kelly Jones is one of my favorite Batman artists. And I feel like the bat ears, the cowls being a little bit longer, is a bit more menacing. So I go that way.
Ooh, more menacing, Steve. You hear that?
She was ready for that answer, too.
Yes.
She's answered that before, too. So I love how prepared you were for that. I didn't know that was like a thing in the Batman community of like, are you a long ears guy or a short ears guy?
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I just thought it was
good to know.
I just thought it was nipples on the outside or on the inside on the Clooney Clooney suit.
That's always pro bat nipple for sure.
You're pro bat nipple. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Is that Taff? Is that hotly debated inside the Batman community as much as it is outside?
Maybe, but I think for the most part, because a lot of the what I mentioned, Batman Red Rain is when he's taking on Dracula, blah blah blah. But it's an Elseworld tale, so it's not like actually in continuity. So I don't really think there's a whole lot of it being long in continuity unless you go back to like maybe the Golden Age and like the early, Detective Comics and Batman comics. But mainly nowadays, it's just it's medium. We got a medium ear Batman.
Medium ear and nippleless Batman.
We love Shoemaker, so it's good.
Plume's Michael says he goes both ways on the ears, giggity, and Plume's a no ears guy. I honestly didn't know that this was a big thing. This is fascinating, Steve. All right, but you see, we even put Taff on the spot. We didn't mean to put her on the spot. It sounds like we're testing her, which is bullshit because too many men have tried to test this expert. She's an expert. And I have seen so many men be like, yeah, what do you know? Well, here's what the fuck she knows. She knows the history of the ears, you fuck stick. So there we go. Wonderful. Taffeta, would you like to play one-star reviews?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Steve, please explain what is about to happen. Because you're also competing against me. I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is going to be very fun. So we're going to play one-star reviews. So I have 4 reviews in front of me that I will show on the screen. And we're going to do one review at a time. So I will show the review, and then I will show 3 items along with the review. And then you and Ken will guess which item corresponds to the review. And then whoever gets more right at the end wins. And there is no tiebreaker. So we'll see how this goes at the end of 4 questions. Cool. But yeah, very easy to understand. After the first one, halfway through the first review, I promise you'll get it. So, no worries.
Here we go. All right. Well, we're competing. There is no prize, really.
Y'all. It was so nice meeting y'all.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting a prize. That's the only reason.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you bet. If you win, I'll take you to dinner. If I win, you take me to dinner.
That works.
Okay. The bet is on.
All right. There we go.
I love this.
All right.
Here we
Steve,
go. Are we ready?
Yes.
1-star reviews. Here we go.
We need theme music.
I know we do. We need corny game show music. All right, here we go. Review. I do like the acapella trumpet. Review number 1. Footlong tear after just a few months of very light use.
Oof. Okay.
Here are your items. A, the novelty bread pillows. B, the hammock. Or C, This was what the Amazon brand, name thing was. The Intimates Straitjacket.
The Intimate Straitjacket.
That is what it's called. The Intimate Straitjacket.
So I'll go first this round, just so Taff has the time to take in the game. So the review being footlong tear just after a few months of very light use. I know Steve wants me to get dirty. He wants me to go to the Intimate Straitjacket. Is that what they call it? Is that the code? We'll have to ask Jared when he comes back on. I'm gonna go with the hammock. I'm gonna go boring, and I'm gonna go hammock B.
Okay, Ken is going B with the hammock.
All right,
Taffeta.
I'm gonna go A just because it's a fucking bread pillow, so I'm curious.
Well, that would beg the question: what are they doing with the bread pillow? But yes,
Exactly, that's the whole door. That's why I assume it's that, because you've got to be doing something with the bread for it to do that. So, I'm going bread.
Okay.
All right. So we are going A or B with footlong tear after just a few months of very light use. And I'm sorry to disappoint, but the first answer is B, and that one applied to the hammock. I like where your head is at, but no, for the first one to warm things up, we had to go with Little Vanilla, and B, the hammock is the answer for number one.
Mm-hmm. But please check Jared and JMB's Amazon carts for the Intimate Straitjacket. I'm sure it's there right now. All right, next up.
Okay. Review number 2 is a little long, so bear with me, okay? I will read it aloud, but bear with me. It's a little long. Here we go. Review number 2. Nobody wants to get into a tough job. Reach for the ultimate persuader and have it fail. If you're a 125-pound person, maybe it won't bend, but you will not get the job done either. The design is good. A reasonable tool once the heavy lifting is done, but I bought it on the claim that it was the ultimate. Not even close. They could make one that is, but this will disappoint.
Wow.
Okay. I know that's a lot, but you'll see the words on the review card as well. Here we go.
Okay.
Your options are the ultimate peanut butter knife, the ultimate beehive plunger, or C, the ultimate body wedge pillow. I don't know why there's a hole in the middle of it, Ken.
What? You got some stuff tonight. Okay.
I don't know why there's a hole in the middle of it, but those are your 3 choices. The ultimate peanut butter knife, the ultimate beehive plunger, or the ultimate body wedge pillow.
All right, Taff, you're up here this time.
Taffy, you're going first.
I guess I'm going to go with A, I think. The knife, perhaps.
Now, be honest, how much is that you being swayed by your own peanut butter dinners that you have often? Which is a bit of an inside joke. I'm sorry, but yes.
Okay. I don't really use a knife. It's more just of a finger. It's just, I do the Ted Lasso method. I just walk by and I'm like, peanut butter. I guess so. I like peanut butter, so we'll go with A.
Okay. All right. I think peanut butter knife is a solid. I want to know what makes it a peanut butter knife. I'd like to know that. But what's C called again, Steve?
That is the ultimate body wedge pillow, or wedge body pillow. Sorry,
wedge body
ultimate
pillow.
Wedge body pillow.
I mean, as someone who needs a pillow between his knees when he sleeps, that looks promising, but I don't think that's what it's for.
That is, Ken, that is not what that is for.
It's not for it does not pair with the Intimate Straitjacket?
I don't think look, there were some questionable thumbnails on the Amazon images thing, and I chose this one for a reason. All
right. I'm going B again. I think the ultimate beehive plunger. I think that's the design is good. A reasonable tool once the heavy lifting is done. But I bought it with the claim that it was ultimate. Not even close. It was still clogged. That's the part of the review that's missing. I'm going B.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you're really looking into it there. I went with this review because this guy was so confident in it. Yes. I was also really happy to learn that that's what that type of plunger is called, a beehive plunger. And now whenever I see that kind of I would have called it an accordion plunger, but beehive makes sense. Anyway, all right, so Taffeta went A, Ken went B. The answer we have a tie game because the correct answer is the peanut butter knife.
So that made sense because review mentions something heavy lifting, and like the plunger doesn't lift; it just fucking plunges, and the pillow just leans it back. The only thing that's gonna lift anything is that fucking knife with some peanut butter. And by the way, I go crunchy for anybody who asked in there.
Ooh,
So
ooh, really?
Oh, that's good to know. Hold on, Steve. I got to make a note.
Yeah, I'm
Half like
So-
crunchy.
Yeah, I would love to know. I've always wondered why. It's one of those questions like why crunchy over creamy? Is there something to it, or is it just a?
consistency, I think, because I feel like the bread I get already is kind of like soft and soft and delicate. So I like the peanuts in there to kind of go in there and tear it up and make it a little balanced to where
Okay.
it's it's a
All
thing.
right, little gravel in the peanut butter. I dig it. Okay. All
Yeah,
right, this is the way. Okay. All right.
Michael says he's giving that 1-star review 1 star. That's what I did.
Thanks.
Beautiful. We're gonna,
Take that personally.
Michael, you're going to be on this game soon playing too. So get ready. Get ready. All right, it's tied up. Oh boy, a
Tied
lot
up.
on the line here.
All right, here we go. Review number 3. Here we go. Took this to Thailand to use while waiting in lines. First time it was used, it broke. How cheap is this? And here are your items. A, the Numanu telescopic stool. B, the sunscreen flask. Or C, the monkey plush child leash.
Okay. Am I up first? I'm up first here, huh?
And you are up first.
Took this to Thailand to use while waiting in lines. Is there Disneyland in Thailand?
I don't know.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
First time it was used, it broke. How cheap is this? I think I'd be terrified if it was C. And what happened to the kid? What happened to the little kid? I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna stick with B. The flask, just because you know that's how you sneak in liquor to a line.
Okay. That's a good thinking. Good thinking.
Mhm.
Daff?
I'm gonna go with C. I feel like if I'm in line, I've got a kid. They're running around, they're going nutso. I'm gonna strap a little monkey to them, and it makes here we are. And I would be very upset if it broke the very first time I did it because I'd lose my kid, so I'd have to give it a 1-star review.
Yeah. I like Steve. You have youngsters, one of age that is afoot. Would you consider this for your child?
Yeah, no, I would just put a regular leash on her. Honestly, I would just skip the whole monkey part and just go right to the regular. Like I would put like a backpack on her and just like a rope or something. You know what I mean? Just or something at the waist. I don't have any shame. That's fine. Especially if I'm in Thailand or somewhere that's like an unfamiliar land where I'm worried about losing my child. I'm way more concerned about losing my child and like looking like some crazy parent who's doing such a thing. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay.
Sorry. So we're going with B and C. Are those the answers
B
we
and
have?
C. Yep.
B and C are our answers. The correct answer, it's the telescopic stool.
Ooh.
Oh man, can you imagine whipping that out in your line and it's like go to some temple and then it just breaks and you just fall on your ass onto some stone steps? That would be terrible.
Physics Buddy Joe says they're a lifesaver, so this could have happened to Physics Buddy Joe at some point. Michael would have got it right. Michael would have got it right. He says, I do like chimpanzee. That's good. All right, this sets up a potential. It could still be a tie, but we're looking towards a winner here. It's 1-1 for the final item here.
Oh, terrible.
We need a winner, so we'll see.
doing
So
great.
I think Taff, you'll take the first answer on this one, right?
Okay.
Ken went last time, or went first last time. Okay, so here we go with our final review. Lasted about 1 month until I saw the body separated.
Okay.
Lasted about 1 month until I saw the body separated. Here are your items. A, season 2 of Charmed on DVD. B, a kitty cat bird feeder. Or C, the grow a boyfriend toy. You dunk it in some water and it grows into a boyfriend.
And the body separates. You got the head. You're left with the head. The only part that matters.
It lasted about 1 month until I saw the body separated.
Someone just said bread pillow. All right, I'll be logical. I'll go with B.
I'm going to go with B.
I'll go with
Okay.
B.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
that is
going
kind of
B.
logical. These poor birds, the whole body separated. Now their food's on the ground.
It is.
I will. You know what? I almost want to go A. There's something with like the body of the CD case or something. DVD case broke. I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna go boyfriend. Grow a boyfriend. That would be a problem if the body separated.
Okay. And with that, B or C as our choices, we do have a winner.
Oh no!
There will be no tie. It's not season 2 of Charmed. And Taff, congratulations. You win on your debut appearance in the 1-star review game. It is the bird feeder.
The bird feeder is the big winner. That is ding. There it is. Ding, ding. Yeah, we got to get that ding sound effect there. This will be a real game show. All right. Congratulations. Taffeta Darling comes in and wins. So the prize is, I guess, I have to pay for your food. How do you feel about that?
I think it's okay. It'll work.
Okay. It's okay. Well, thank you very much for coming in. But before we let Taffeta Darling go, I'm going to remind you all to follow her over on Twitch so you can catch her streams. You don't have you're kind of getting back into it after settling here in Los Angeles. By the way, Big Barry the lead. You're new to Los Angeles after a lifetime in Texas, almost a lifetime. Yes. So welcome to this great city.
Thank you.
Reestablishing your Twitch schedule, but follow there, twitch.tv/Taffeta Darling. I'll drop the link in as I can. But also, I guess we could soft announce a little project we're working on here.
Are we going to? I was wondering if you were going to. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to. Up top, I was saying, it's hard to get me to watch things. That is true. So upon meeting Taffeta, she said something about, well, actually, it started with the name Taffeta Darling, which is a reference, Steve. Do you know what movie it's a reference to from? You're
putting me on the spot. No, I don't. I didn't
know. Either.
What is it, Ken?
I mean, I kind of knew, but I didn't. It's from the motion picture Young Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
And I missed that. In fact, in an early test, Taff asked me, like, what do you think of Mel Brooks movies? And I was like, love Mel Brooks, hate his movies. And, and she almost didn't call me back or text me back. Claudia's here, another a friend out here in Los Angeles with a Texas Dallas past. We're all going to sit down in a bar and talk about it. But anyways, I have not seen Young Frankenstein, and so Taff was like, "You're going to have to watch it." I was like, "I've heard that before." But the only way, really, truly, to do it is to content this. So launching a new series here on YouTube, and have a Patreon component as well. It's called Ken's First Time with Taffeta Darling. And we have our first film in the can, but we're going to also film our first review. But it's not just going to be movies, right, Taff? It's going to be other things that you want me to try.
Yeah. Music, food, snacks, because I made you eat those peelers that one time because you were like, I don't know what peelers are. I was like, peelers? Have a fucking peeler. So that, and then, games, video games. But the fun part is that, after I pick a few, we'll, open it up to your fantastic community to where they get to pick from, maybe 3 or 4 of my favorite choices, because that's really what this is. These are all my favorites.
Yes. Now, see, that's the rub, because a lot of you in chat are going to see Jared's already doing it. GS9. But here's the thing, and we this will be in the first video. These are Taff's choices, but she can be bribed. That is the rules. She can be bribed. So things will happen.
I am a creative folk, so that means I have no money. So I am very much in the realm of I can be bought for certain things.
Yeah, she knows the price. So there we go. Taffeta, I appreciate you stopping by.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for being super kind and adorable. And I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be seeing you a lot more around these parts, I'm sure.
I think so. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye. All right. There is Taffeta, darling. And Addie's right. I still need Wicked finished. That's going to happen. That I still owe Addie. I owe Addie that, Steve. I have to finish Wicked.
Man, imagine getting paid. That must be nice. Good for you, Taffeta. Good for you.
Well, Steve, you come out here. I'll take you to dinner. You travel out here. Yeah. I'll take you to the smokehouse.
Yeah,
I'll take you to the smokehouse. Nice. Maddie Mourner says, how much to get Ken to listen to Cannibal Corpse album in full? You follow Taff on Twitch, twitch.tv/Taffeta, darling, and give her a bribe there, Maddie. There we go. All right, let's get Jared. I think Jared has a call for advice. Anyone have an need for advice? Now is the time, but Jared had something here. Let me make sure we don't get his skinless shirt or his skinless body on air. Jared,
make me sound like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, it did suddenly sound like a serial killer. He's got a skinless shirt. That's how that would work. Logically.
I looked pretty for the Game of Thrones rewatches there. I made sure.
You did, and if some of you might have noticed, we did not finish the Game of Thrones rewatch here on the Blathering. We moved it to Casterly Talk and put Jared's beautiful unshaven face on camera. And we finished the Game of Thrones rewatch. Alden Diaz joined us, and it's up on Casterly Talk. So pop on over, give it a like, give it a watch, leave a comment, all those good things as well. It's a lot of fun, and I thanked you there, and I'll thank you here, Jared, for pushing me to do that.
And I thank you for letting me bully you into it. It was definitely a lot of fun. And I look forward to bullying you into more things later. But Indeed. That is not here nor there right now.
All right, what do you need?
So I have... with the help of the therapist, I am working up the courage. I'm to ask a person out on a almost date situation, but I would like to know, because my idea was to take this said person around the city of Boston, but and city is a city, so what would be fun city date ideas, museums, strolls, where does one go for the city to get to know somebody on a first date scenario?
This is a pretty good question. I recently, I would say, faced this. It wasn't quite a date yet, but let's just say someone had recently moved to Los Angeles from Dallas, and I took them around Los Angeles and Hollywood and showed them fun places that I liked, but also had the time to stop and kind of take in the city, including going to an overlook to look down on the city and kind of breathe it in and kind of live in the moment. And it was a very slow, well-paced day. It wasn't a tour guide. We got tickets at 2:00. It was just kind of this is my city and I love it, and I'm going to show you parts of it. You've already seen more of it than maybe most people, but let's go see it through my eyes. And I think that ended up working. So that's the vibe. Now, your city, I don't know those spots. I would just go to the Centerfield bar at Fenway and have a bowl of chili like Mark Ellis and I did. That counted as a date for Mark and I guess. But Steve, where would you go?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to lean on the sports crutch, but that's kind of my first thought would be like going to a sports game, like whether it's like a Celtics game or a Bruins game or a Red Sox game, because you can just kind of sit there and chat. And you're kind of stuck in close quarters of each other, but you're also in this big crowd and like experiencing the city and the atmosphere together. And that's especially with Boston, that's a very, very huge part of their identity, right? Is how big of a sports town they are. And so I think that's especially for someone who's never been there before. I think going to a Boston sports game would be, even if they don't like sports, it's still like a good representation of like what the culture there is like. And it's, hey, you want to see some real Boston weirdos, go to a Celtics game. Like that's definitely, But except the Patriots, because that's like an hour away and it would cost you like $500. Don't do that. But go to one of the other ones.
It's adorable. You think any Boston sports team is not $500 to go see?
That's fair. That's fair. But that's what happens when you're title town. To be fair, yeah, I mean, baseball is the only thing where you can kind of get close to cheap tickets nowadays.
Yeah, Ingve is right. Centerfield Bar. That sounds romantic. It is. Jared, you've been there, right? It's
I
romantic.
have. I've been to
Fever
Centerfield Bar
pitch.
once. Once
It
was
smells
enough.
like stale beer, but it's romantic.
But yeah,
Um,
no, if for those who don't know, if you see Fenway on the TV, to the left of the 420 marker in outfield, there's like a little grate that you can see. There's an actual bar that you can go in there and watch the game right in the right on field level.
Yeah, it's great, and it's open when even the stadium is closed because that's how I got in there as well. All right, so Jared, look, whether they're a sports fan, they might not be new to the city, but that's why I suggest seeing the city through your eyes, so you can learn what they like. Any of this work for you?
Yeah, I like that. That's because that was kind of the idea was, with the weather getting nicer out here, even though it was 34 degrees and raining today.
That's nice.
Boston, I feel like most cities is a good walk-in city. We've got a whole thing called the Freedom Trail where we take you to all the historical spots and you just follow this painted line throughout the whole city.
Okay. All right. I'm not putting any pressure on you, but when are you doing this? When are you asking?
I'll be asking soon. I'm probably gonna message them this week about it.
Love it.
So
If you're going to do the walking thing, Ken, if you're going to do the walking, this is a very important piece of advice if we're going down the walking lane. They need some kind of a heads up because footwear choice is important.
Sure.
Because I don't want to go walking around Boston on your cobblestone streets that are 400 years old on, a pair of shoes that are not going to be good for that. So for the love of God.
Oh yeah. No, well, they also live in the city too, so they're aware of it.
So they're aware. Okay.
So,
but again,
the Neurospicy would not let me do that to anybody. I can't surprise people like that.
Neurospicy is also one of the chili dishes at the Fenway Centerfield Bar. That's what's also fantastic. Jared's a great question. And if that fails, just do what I do. Invite him on a podcast.
We do love it. All right, gents, thank you again. Ken, thank you for the Catholic Talk stuff. Everybody stay safe. We'll see you Thursday.
Absolutely. Great. Love it. There you go. So to date Steve, you got to be willing to go watch the Washington Capitals play.
Oh God, no, I'm not a hockey guy. And not the Capitals especially. No, I know to date me, you do have to be into sports for sure. My wife knows that. Where she's a huge sports nut, so that was definitely a deal breaker for me. I tried in my youth to navigate around with some people who were not into sports, Ken, and that just it was so not for me at all. It's too much of my life. Yeah. It's true. I think it's important in relationships to have things that are different, but not be actively against the things that your partner likes is key as well. Right. Physics buddy Joe says, I'm sure there's a spilled beer on bar floor candle scent. That's what they need at Yankee Candle. That's what they need at Yankee Candle. All right, we got some advice. Addie needs some advice. She's got two. We're gonna give her two. It's two, Utah. Give her two. And then Cal is in there. I don't know if he needs advice, but Cal is definitely gonna call in tonight. So we'll see. But Dr. Addie's back. Dr. Addie's here. Hello. You get two. You in chat in the queue. You said you gave two options. You get both. You're your preferred customer.
Wow, thank you. Am I coming through okay? I'm on crappy hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, you sound good. You sound good.
Okay. So yeah, I do have two possible advice questions tonight. The first one is related to the crappy hotel Wi-Fi. I am currently in a undisclosed location.
Okay.
I will say that the undisclosed location that I'm in has made the news recently for how long its TSA lines are.
Oh, okay. One of those? Okay.
How early do you boys think I should get to the airport?
Ooh, I'm so glad I'm not flying right now. And I didn't even want to get into the whole TSA ICE going in to take this. That has so many bad ramifications. But
I was in a good mood, Ken.
Yeah, exactly. Addie,
that's why I'm asking this one first. The second one will bring us back.
Good, smart. Good on the fly producing, Addie. JMB says Addie is on one of her Black Widow missions. This is probably true.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
When is the flight?
Thursday.
Okay.
At 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's actually fine because my 3:30. My suggestion is 11:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say before noon. Have lunch at the airport, assuming you might have lunch in the security line. But it's Thursday, Ken. Like we could have already wrapped up Iran, gotten in and out of Cuba by then. So
And
a lot can happen.
Those lousy Democrats could have finally decided to fund the TSA, despite the fact that it's Republicans saying no a few times.
Well, no, I mean, dude, if they can get ICE to do this job like this instead of not even have to fund TSA, we won't even have to. We'll just replace. We'll just have the Gestapo at the airport. We don't even have to. Why pay TSA?
This was in Project 2025. No jokes aside. Jokes aside. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Least 11:30. Because my thought is, if it goes super well, all right, you're still probably not through the line till like 1, and then Steve's right. Sit down, get a nice meal. Right. I like that. I like an airport. JFK. I once got there so early. I had a sushi dinner, which is dangerous on a flight, but it was sit there at the terminal, people watch.
That is a risky move. Fish sushi at the airport is risky, but I'm with you on airport, like restaurant food tastes better than it has any business being. And Atlanta's a good one. Atlanta's a great airport to have a layover in. They've got some good places.
Away my location.
Oh, we already said it. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we already said it. I'm making notes of. Well, you said that was the one in the news. I'm sorry. Watch the news, people. It's a great airport for being stuck in a layover. There's good shopping. There's good restaurants. There's plenty to do.
All right,
but yeah, no, just and are you are an American citizen, Addie, and you're traveling with American citizens? Like that helps your chances of getting through line at least.
Oh, I'm not traveling with anyone.
They're on their
own.
Solo. She's a solo rider. Solo rider.
That's good.
Okay, there you go. All right, when are you actually planning to go?
I was planning to get there 6 hours early because that's the earliest.
Aggressive.
That's the earliest I can check my bag.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't think it's wrong.
6 hours is aggressive. So if it's 3:30, you said 11:30, so you're giving her what, 4 hours?
I mean, I might be wrong. I don't think she's. I would err on more time. Just based on everything you're seeing,
pre-check or anything like that.
I do have pre-check.
Okay.
Is TSA pre-check still a thing with TSA not there?
Money, baby. If it's like the gold card. If the only thing that still talks is money, Ken. That's the. Are you kidding me? They're not going to let all those CEOs that paid for their clear and TSA pre-check let that go out the window. Like they're going to make sure those guys are taken care of for sure.
Okay. Ryan says flew Friday out of Atlanta. Couldn't check my bag with Southeast earlier than 4 hours before takeoff, but maybe different airline. But we're not going to worry about Addie's.
I'm not going to get that much info out. Yeah. No, Addie's already. I'm already going to get. Yeah. Addie's already mad at me, so it's okay. I apologize, Addie. I'll pay for your security detail.
Okay. All right. That's the first bit of advice. But what is the second, Addie?
Okay. So I was at lunch today with some of my colleagues on our Black Widow mission, and and we found out that one of my colleagues is engaged. We had absolutely no idea.
Okay. Was the colleague there? Or was this found out?
No, no. This is a different colleague who is not here.
Not there. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
So,
I hope this is going where I think it is. Go ahead.
I doubt it's going where you think it is, Steve.
Okay.
But anyway, it came up that I had said to this colleague when they told me so first of all, backstory. They met this person in November and they are engaged to be married.
Aggressive.
Yes. And when they had told me that they were trying online dating around the time that they met this person. And I wished them luck.
Oh, no.
Because I have not had a lot of success in the world of online dating. And my colleagues that I was with tried to convince me that I should try again because this is how they met their spouses. And I am going to die alone. So
they said that?
No, but it is a fear I have.
Okay. All right. So your friends, it wasn't like Carrie Fisher and When Harry Met Sally, right? That wasn't that scene, the Rolodex scene, which was a great scene.
No.
Okay.
No, it was not. It was not. And I get to keep the wagon wheel coffee table.
Yeah, absolutely.
But basically, should should I get back out there? And I hate online dating. How in the world do I do this?
Okay. Wow.
Okay. This is a big question. This is a big question.
Yeah, no, Ken, we went from like, I thought we were answering some question about like, see, I thought this was starting with Addie telling us like, hey, I think one of my colleagues who I just found out is engaged, they just went on a wild night out in this undisclosed city. And I'm pretty sure they did all sorts of things they weren't supposed to do. And then we woke up the next day and found out they were engaged. That's where I thought this story was going.
Sure.
And it turned into Addie being like,
business.
How do I find love?
It's a big question. Yeah, no, I was worried it was going to be like, I think I found love. Turns out he's engaged. Like, that was that.
Well, I mean, okay. I would never expect Addie to do something.
I'm sorry. Do you want it to be those questions?
No,
we can answer those instead.
No. I enjoy this question. Look, so the quick answer is, should you get quote back out there? Absolutely. If you feel it's what you want. If you truly have a fear of dying alone, well, there's one way to fix that. And that is to not die alone or to find someone. But also, as some will cynically say, we all die alone. Yeah, right. So, yes. So, Steve, I'm sure you're in agreement with that part of the question.
Yes. As far as the putting yourself out there thing, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. But only when you're comfortable. And I've always tell people, like, figure your shit out before you put your shit on someone else kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, because you don't want to, like, find someone, don't look for someone looking to fix you, sort of a thing. You know what I mean? It's not up to someone else to fix you or to like make you feel happy or anything like that. Like, be happy with yourself and share that happiness with another person. That's my philosophy. But anyways, no, I think I mean, I don't know anything about dating apps. I was out of the game before. When I met my now wife, like the only dating apps out there were like Match.com and like Plenty of Fish and like Farmers Only. Those were the only like dating apps things I remember.
Coffee meets bagel.
Yeah, and people were people made fun of you for using that stuff.
Right, but the stigma's gone. The stigma's gone.
Yeah, the stigma's totally gone. So I get it, but I'm just saying I have no experience with that. So my advice would be go to the bar at the next Rays game you want to watch with a Rays hat, and just be open to talking to someone who's like just putting yourself out there, like. Put yourself in the scenarios that you enjoy, whether that's the Rays game or something related to other passions you have, if it's books or whatever, because then you automatically have a thing to talk about with someone, and you feel like you're in your comfort zone. You feel like because that immediately gives you the confidence you need to talk with this person.
Okay,
right? I'm good at this. You just got to let me open up a little bit.
This is great stuff. And look, if you do this, you go to watch a Rays game in the public in a Rays hat. You can also the annoying ones will be there. You're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to get through that. There's some great advice.
You do know my local team is the Boston Red Sox, don't you?
That's okay.
Find a Rays bar.
That's okay. Yeah. And she's a smart woman. She's going to be batting like annoying dudes away, whether they're in Rays hats, Red Sox hats, or like whatever. You know what I mean? Like she's going to be swatting dudes away regardless. That doesn't matter.
Oh, you're a Rays fan? Name one future Hall of Famer that finished their career there.
Name one Rays song, Addie.
Yeah.
I did that. I had to do that when I was in college. I was in a summer program and watching the All-Star game, and it was right after the Rays had like made it to the World Series for the first time, and some guy accused me of being a bandwagon Rays fan.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Really?
You punch him in the face, some other guy will see that, buy you a drink, and boom.
Nobody's a bandwagon Rays fan guy.
Yeah.
Like,
that sort of thing. All right, so we got some great comments there. First of all, Laserbolt's really admitting a lot of wonderful things tonight. Hasn't seen a doctor since he was 6. Also says PayPal's his favorite dating app. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of implications in that one there, Laserbolt, and I like it. David McKay says, apparently the move is to invite them on your podcast. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I suggest. So, Addie, start your own podcast. Start inviting people on the podcast. All right? Though, to be fair,
Stop while you're ahead.
Promised an invite, and the invite didn't happen till afterwards. So there you go. That does work. Jared has a good one I'm going to get to here. Physics Buddy just says, I met my now wife within a month of me deciding I was going to be single for the rest of my life. That let me tell you something. There's something about having open energy and being open to it, which is kind of what we're talking about. There's also something about doing something like this, committing to it, and the universe saying, not by a long shot. In early January, though I had kind of put some feelers out and was thinking about, quote, getting back out there, I told a friend of mine, we went to Hollywood Improv. I was driving him home. We were both in our, same age group, both single at this point. Both had just come out of relationships. And we both decided, like, Thelma and Louise were like, we're both done. Love was fun, but I guess it's done. Within 2 weeks, that changed for me. So physics buddy might be right there. So that's a good one here. Sorry, I'm going to work through these here. Kyle Harlow, bar games, trivia, make conversation easier too. Trivia nights at bars. That's a good idea. Kingsport Cal says 2 words, cuttling team. Now, he means curling team, and he corrected it, but I'm going to go with cuttling. We did talk about that. Ken Plume has a good idea. Why does no one stand on a street corner with a lonely sign anymore? I can't say I recommend that, but maybe someone could try it. I think this is the most realistic one. Jared, a local, says, come to one of my shows and we'll find you a goose one. He meant good one. But again, folks, I'm keeping your your non-edited versions up because I think they're hilarious. All right, so there's some stuff. So Addie, Jen Miro's here. We all remember the Miro dating saga of 2024, and Jen gave up. You all don't know. I should have Jen call in the show. Jen gave up, and I was there the night she met the person she's in love with now. We were in a booth talking about how she's done within an hour. Within an hour, she had met the person. I mean, it was like we knew the person, but it was suddenly like, hey, this is a thing.
Yeah, that's adorable.
All right, so Addie, we dumped a lot of information at you. Where do you want to go? What do you want to take from this?
I have a socialization problem.
Okay. How can we help it?
I don't know. I don't like going places by myself.
That's okay.
It's okay.
And I don't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
Well, okay. I understand it. There was a large part of my life where I didn't have a lot of friends. And it's real. It's a thing, and it happens. And it can't be fixed overnight. All right. So I think it might tell you. You've done the dating apps, but it hasn't worked. I still think we will not do it publicly, but I still think in the Discord, I think Addie should have us help her make her dating profile pop. That's what I think we should. In fact, I did that for Jen Murrow drunk while at Star Wars Celebration Anaheim. I grabbed Jen's phone and was like, nope, and like started going through things. I think that get you, dating app might be the most direct way.
I would love to audit your Hinge or Bumble or Tinder profile. That'd be amazing. That would be a hell of a stream, Addie. But I also don't want to like put you out there like that. That would make you uncomfortable. I think what you can do though is you could work on both of these problems kind of like together, right? Like you don't feel comfortable going out places alone, but you're trying to also expand your social circle. You can kind of 2 birds, 1 stone that, right? By getting away of a little bit of that stigma of yourself, of by feeling a little more comfortable about going places alone, like we've talked about, like joining, like signing up for curling, stuff like that. That gives you the opportunity to meet people.
You tried the curling thing? Hold on, what happened with curling?
No, yeah. I tried to sign up.
Okay, what happened?
Okay,
I was on several wait lists. Nothing ever happened.
Oh, okay.
Yet,
right? Yeah.
Yet, Club 33 Disneyland takes no fewer than 7 years. Yet.
But don't wait 7 years, Addie. I think you should have higher standards than 7 years. But I think you're on the right track. I think the book thing, I think the curling thing, I think there's an angle here for you to like be in your comfort zone and just like be excited about sharing that with somebody. I think that's like one of the best ways that you can make a connection with someone that you don't like really know very like too well, like right away, is like sharing something with someone that you're knowledgeable about, that they like show an honest interest in. That's like one of the most genuine ways that you can like really like connect with someone that you don't know super well. So like putting yourself in a position kind of like that. I think the book I think the book angle is a great place for you to maybe look for that.
Yep. Circle. Yeah. So all right. It seems like it came up in conversation, but with your work colleagues, which are friends for the most part, maybe. Have you expressed this desire? I'm thinking about getting back out there. Don't want to die alone. And is this what started the conversation? Have you told them? Are they looking with you for you? What's the situation there?
So I did express this.
Okay.
I told them, and the two who were most recently married, because the third one who was there married is Steve in this situation. He married his high school sweetheart. So he's useless.
College. That's not fair, but go ahead, continue.
Okay.
I expressed the and they both sympathized because they've been there. I've expressed the fear that I have that I'm going to go home on a Friday and die, and no one will notice until I don't show up for work on Monday.
And let's be honest, it's probably going to be Tuesday, right? Because they're going to be like,
right.
Maybe she took the day off. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you're making me sad today.
I understand what Addie's saying, because I still technically I live alone. I have friends and people around me who want to know if I'm okay. But I used to joke about that being a thing, right? Oh, I'm gonna die, and no one's. But then I had thoughts like, look, I'm at the age. I'm in the, as Bill Burr says, the drop dead phase. Like, it could happen, and my chihuahua would eat me by the second day, just gnaw my arm off.
Wouldn't eat you. Franny would not eat you. If you had a cat, your cat would eat you. Your dog wouldn't eat you. I believe strongly in this.
Okay.
But Addie,
those dogs in that Superman movie ate the old woman when she died.
Addie, we would see you not respond to a Discord message within 48 hours, and one of us would get concerned and bribe. We'd all chip in for an Uber for Jared to go, check on you somehow. So don't worry.
Jesus, what is JMB, the founder of OnlyFans, just passed away to cancer? What are you all doing tonight? You're making it real sad.
So anyway,
well, that just goes to show you money can't buy you anything. Because if that dude can't cure cancer with money, who the hell can? If you, dude, imagine how much money that guy had.
Yeah, he could have used Amazon One Medical.
He probably should have. Sorry, Addie, we've cut you off like 4 times. Continue.
That's okay. Ken's allowed to keep doing it as long as he watches Wicked. So
that's not gonna happen.
Hi, Franny.
Hi, Franny.
Franny, would you eat me after 2 days? Would you devour my arm? Yeah, you're trying to eat my nose right now. Okay.
So anyway, my one colleague told me that her husband only has one friend, and she would not want to introduce me to him.
But that's good, right? But that means the friend isn't good enough.
Out for you.
Yeah.
And then the other two didn't say anything, but they're both men, so I don't know if it was weird for them to be in that conversation. Or...
Are they? Wait, hold on. Are they single?
No, they're both married.
No, okay. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe one of them was like,
married.
Yeah, okay. Everyone was married. Okay.
When this colleague gets married, I will be the only single person in my department.
Ah, that's great though. That's so much freedom in that. Oh, so much freedom in that. Oh my gosh. Every friend I know with kids is sick. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. We're gonna need an update. I suggest we put some suggestions out there, Addie. We got to find what's right and comfortable for you. I think the most realistic thing is go see a hardcore punk show with Jared, and he'll lead you to some nice punkers.
That or The Bachelorette just got kicked off. They just canceled her season. We could make an audition video for Addie. I have some experience with this. I made one for a friend for The Bachelor. He didn't get selected, but it's better than nothing.
I think we
can make you a Bachelorette audition tape, Addie. You're way more interesting than 90% of the girls who are on that show.
That is the pipeline to my ultimate dream, which is I want to be a contestant on Dancing with the Stars.
There you go.
All right,
this is how we make
famous.
Happy,
we got to get you famous then.
Yeah.
Let's get you famous. All right, Addie, let us know how this goes. These are good advice questions tonight. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, comments, for the suggestions. I'm an antisocial loser, so I will probably take you up on none of them, but I appreciate the suggestions all the same, and it gives me something to think about.
There you go. Sorry, dog issues. All right,
he has
Dr.
objections.
Addie.
You're not an antisocial loser, Addie. You're a valued member of this community and an extremely intelligent person, and the world would be a better place if there were more Addies around. Don't accept anything less.
That's going to be on your dating profile that we're going to fix in Discord. We're going to do
Something
this.
like that.
All right, we're going to do it. All right, thank you, Dr. Addie. We got one more advice call here from Kingsport Cow. As you all can see, I got to feed my dog soon. But Kingsport Cow, we want to hear from you. What's the need for advice?
Hey, Ken, how you doing?
Good.
I'm here. Well, it is March, which means it is my birthday coming up on Wednesday. I'll be 44.
Love it.
And I want to know I want to know, since you'll be turning 50,
Ouch.
what is some stuff that I can do now to prepare myself for 50?
Oh my God.
You know?
Um, um, get in better shape now.
Stretch.
While your body, woo, stretch indeed. Get in better shape. Because it gets harder. Even if you put the work in, it gets harder. That is real. I'd say if you don't quite you though, sign up for Amazon Medical, says Kyle. Amazon One Medical. You know what you want out of life. I think at 44, I thought I did, but turns out I just wasn't forward thinking enough. It will happen fast. Be prepared for it, and it's always good to plan now. But I have a sense, Cal. You're a man who loves his breakfast sandwiches done right, loves his PBR. You know what you want out of life.
Oh, that's very much true, Ken. You know, I mean, I can't see anything changing between now and 50 unless I die. But I'm at an
Jesus.
age now to where, no, it's a real thing, Steve, because I'm at an age now to where I worry about heart attacks, strokes,
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
etc. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that's
Don't worry.
kind of scary,
Steve
you
will
know,
get there.
because
Steve
that
will
will
get there.
take you out. That will take you
What,
out
heart
of the
attacks?
game.
Jesus.
Okay.
A stroke, anything, it
All
will
right.
take you out of the game.
All right. But what do you feel you're missing?
I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I'm actually pretty content in my life. I think I've stated that before.
I think
But
you should be giving the advice.
I mean, no, I mean, I'm not a, I don't know. I'm not a very complicated guy. I'm very
No.
simple. I like
Right.
regular stuff. I like
Right.
everyday. I just don't know. I don't feel like that I'm missing something, but I feel as though the world tries to tell me that I'm missing something or that I haven't
Sure.
done enough.
I can see
You
that.
know, you see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. I do. We have the standards that we are all faced with from society. Women, of course, face it even more. Husband, wife, kids, all those things, all that bullshit. Unless it's something that you want and something you have, that's different. But yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying, Cal. In all sincereness, in all sincerity, I might be a little White Claw drunk tonight. But if you don't, I think that's what you got to figure out, Cal. What do you think you might be missing? And if the answer is nothing, you're ready.
Well, I haven't done a whole lot of traveling in my life.
There you
So
go.
that would
There you
be something.
There you go. Okay. Cal,
Get out.
what did we determine?
Yeah, that's a
What-
threat.
Cal, what did we determine? 71,259.87 blather units from East Tennessee to Burbank, California. Come on out here. I'm not going to show you my house, but we'll meet at Wood Ranch.
I don't know, kid. I don't know. That's a flight. It's a flight. You know how I feel about flight.
No, Cal,
now-
I don't like flying either. Hold on. So when we do BlatherCon in 2027, Cal, I'll pick you up on the way. All right, because I'm sure as hell not flying all the way to California, but I'll do the drive. I'll
And
rent
you
myself a
have
little.
to go.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got responsibilities, but I'll rent like a little Cheech and Chong type RV, and I'll pick up Jared, and
Yeah.
we'll get you Cal on the way there, and then we'll go across the country and we'll have BlatherCon. So yeah, don't you worry,
There you go.
Cal. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see America. We'll stop by Yellowstone. We'll go by. We'll see the Grand. Actually, you don't want to go to the Grand Canyon, dude. That's not worth it. It's a big hole in the ground. But yeah,
You
we'll
should
go.
go.
Around.
You should see it once. Don't listen to this. Just see it once. You should
Fly
see it.
over it. Fly into Vegas. No. Fly into Vegas, and then
Yeah.
you see a really good view of it. That's all you need. It's way better.
I agree with. Sorry, I'm choking over here. Okay, there you go, Cal. You asked. That's my advice. See what you're missing. If travel's it, get out there, man. Get out there.
I think that might be it. All right, kid.
All right.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to you later.
All right. That was a great call there. I think we did it, Steve. I think we helped. I think we gave some advice. Yes, sir.
I think we did. No, that's perfect too, actually, because the more people that I get on this road trip with me, the less I have to pay in gas.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Especially now.
Yeah.
Six and a half bucks out here. $6.50. I had to drive to my fantasy baseball draft, and Thursday we'll talk a little baseball. And yeah, I had to use my credit card just to get there, to get enough gas. And even then, I'm already empty. Drove there and back. I'm empty. $20 for 2 gallons. All right, but I live here. That's the choice. Hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to the Taffeta Darling. Go ahead and follow her on Twitch so you can support a great independent creator who was fun to watch, play video games, and hang out with. So do that. She'll be back. We'll try to get some more guests here for 1-star reviews. Thursday, we got a steamy confession from Steve.
I do. I have a confession for Thursday.
All right,
Yeah,
gonna be good.
Naughty, Ken.
Jerry's going to stop by. Jerry the Cannon Junkie. We got a little conversation coming our way about Sasquatch. Maybe science. Ooh, maybe we'll see if Addie's up for science. She might be traveling though, and she might meet the love of her life on an airplane, flying back from an undisclosed location that we now know. And she might not be here Thursday. We'll find out. That is it. Thank you all. See you next time. Bye.